you last week? Anyway, here's what you missed.
Today we are joined with stand-up comic Ian Fidance. Would you rather fight a polar bear with a wood chipper or 10 puppies, also with a wood chipper?
You haven't chased a chicken, but you sure look like you choked a few.
So the elevator opens and I run down the hall and my butt's like a machine gun. It's like
I was on a flight. I just kept ripping them, and the girl next to me was hating me.
Oh, yeah.
She kept putting a scarf over her face.
Would you rather have an alligator living in your house once a month or have to catch a chicken every time you want to get your car keys?
Curt, there he is. That's just some old school Curt for you. Shout out, Mom. Get your son's car worked on, please.
Welcome to the Barcast, where semi-pro comedian Zach and Old School Curt answer the craziest questions on the internet at random dive bars across America. Today we are joined with stand-up comic Gabby Gutierrez-Reed.
It's because we talked about it too long.
I know, we should have went on the first try.
Let's try it again. How do you say Gutierrez?
You should have like a bunch of edits with
Gutierrez.
Gabby Gutierrez-Reed.
Yeah, that's
Gabby
great.
Gutierrez-Reed. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
Thanks for dealing with me.
Thank you for
slaughtering your
having
name.
me. No, it's
So first question we ask everybody on the podcast, we just dive right into it. Have you ever been in a bar fight?
no. I'm trying to think if anything bad has ever. Well, I mean, I've blacked out plenty of times.
Yeah.
I've been in
all
a bar
been there.
fight with myself. I don't know. I
Fighting
slipped
yourself.
on ice while not all the way there.
That's impressive. It's funny. Usually the comedians we've had, none of the guys have crazy stories, but it's been all the girls. They're like,
Oh,
I'm
sure.
throwing bows. They're fighting everybody.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I have no idea. I very well could have been in a bar fight.
Yeah.
I've woken up with like, well, I don't know what happened there.
Well, hopefully. Would you rather have a band always following you around or a narrator?
A band. That
band?
would be more fun.
That would be fun.
Yeah, I think so.
Like a college band. Or
Oh.
what are you thinking? What are you thinking?
Yeah, because I was thinking, I was like,
college band.
are you thinking
with
like
the drums.
Nirvana's following her? Or are you talking
Right.
about like,
You can pick
like
the band.
when the Saints go marching?
Yeah,
is
I
that
was
following
like-
her?
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, so
a middle school band.
a middle
then.
school
Yeah,
band.
middle school band or a narrator.
Oh wow! Oh my god!
You're just like going to the bathroom. They're like dun 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 dun.
Yeah, just playing bad covers of Earth, Wind, and Fire songs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, now that would be badass. Very classy.
Yeah.
Which one are you taking though?
Oh,
The band still?
Oh yes, I'm taking the band, but preferably maybe a jazz band, a nice.
Nice. That'd be a little calmer.
Yeah.
Following
You could
you
be
around.
drinking wine, just hearing that jazz band in the background.
Yeah,
That'd be
exactly.
badass.
Just-
What are you taking, Curt?
I'm taking a narrator because I would just be laughing at myself. I'd be like, he's going to take a piss. Oop, it turned into a poop. I would just be
Oh,
laughing
like
at
a
myself.
sports narrator.
Yeah, a sports
Okay,
narrator.
slow
I was
motion
thinking
sports.
Morgan Freeman, but that'd be better, a sports
like-
announcer. Oh, and Kurt's getting jumped in the bar. All the guys
Okay.
got a chair now coming at him.
It looks like Kurt's going to have another can of soup, which he shouldn't have due to his high sugar levels, but looks like he's going for it. That just would have me laughing my ass off,
Yeah.
man. I would love a
Yeah.
narrator.
All right, if you had to win a game show to stay alive, what game show would you go on?
Oh my god, I never watch game shows. The Price is Right. That's
Good,
the only
nice.
one I can think of.
There you go. That's a good one.
I think I could guess prices of things. Yeah.
I mean, that one's at least a decent chance, I guess.
So if I get it wrong, I die.
Yeah, you're dead.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, cool.
We had one person come on and they were like, American Idol. And I'm like, can you sing? And they're like, no.
Well, then you're going to die.
Oh, is that a game show? I
Yeah,
never
that's
thought
not
of
really
it
a
that
game
way.
show.
It's a TV show, I guess.
I would
Yeah.
go Family Feud. I just love Family,
Family Feud is good. I like-
Show me I'm not going to die. That
Yeah.
would be my big thing.
Yeah. I like that. I would choose like MXC or like Wipeout. One
Wipeout?
of those athletic shows.
Oh, okay.
I think I could beat one of those.
You're an athletic person?
Yeah, I like to climb stuff.
Oh, okay.
So I would be doing all kinds of fun.
But if you body slammed, that'd be your last body slam of your life.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, would you rather be able to locate any personal lost item or know when people are lying to you?
Yeah, I'll go with the lost item. I don't want to know when people are lying to me. I don't want to know. I just want people to lie to me for the rest of my life. That would
That
be
sounds
great.
nicer.
I would go with personal lost item too because I would like, where the hell's the control? Ta-ching! Oh, here it is. Cool. Like
Yeah.
that would be. I would rather have that because people can lie to me all they want. That's all good.
I think the line would be cool to know, like people are, but I mean, you can already kind of tell people sometimes. And personal items, that would help me so much more. Like the other night, I lost my phone in bed. It fell between my bed. Could not find it for like 10 minutes. Oh my God, I was so
that would
pissed
drive me
off.
nuts.
Yeah.
Tearing my bedroom apart. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna find this thing. It's the last thing I do.
We can't go without our phone.
I would not
I
want
was
to
like,
know
I just
if
want to
people
put
were
it on the
lying.
charger to go to bed.
Just like you, Zach, when you said, "Man, Kurt, you're really good at dodgeball." I know you were lying your ass off, but I didn't want to know that. I wanted to believe that I was good at
man.
dodgeball.
You get kidnapped, and you have to 1v1 your kidnapper in any kid's game, or you die.
In any kid's game?
If you win, you're free. Otherwise, you die. What game are you going to play him in?
Stab. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. The game of stab.
Like tic-tac-toe, rock, paper, scissors. I don't know. Connect Four.
I don't want to leave it up to chance.
Bingo.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Rock paper scissors. Holy
Bingo,
crap!
yeah.
I do bingo. That'd be
All that's
electric.
Up to chance. Maybe Twister.
Twister.
I might be able to do better. Yeah, I'm nimble.
That's a good one.
Twister is fun. I haven't played that in years.
Yeah.
Yours, Kurt.
Oh, if I had to pick a kids game, it'd probably be kickball. I could take them at kickball.
Kickball, but not dodgeball.
It's a 1v1 in kickball.
Not dodgeball. One-on-one
But not a
kickball. One-on-one kickball.
Okay.
All right, Gabby, what was the first joke you ever wrote when you wanted to become a comedian?
Oh, okay. I don't remember the first joke I wrote because I didn't plan on going to the open mic. I just went with an improv friend. So I signed up and I just like rambled. But I think one of my first jokes, it's so embarrassing.
That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for.
No, it was like THC tampons had come out.
Yeah.
And I was like, did you all hear THC tampons just came out? It's like, pack a bowl with my friends, more like pack my pussy.
Damn,
Really stupid.
That's 0 to 100 quick. There's no
Yeah,
build up.
boom.
That's just bam.
Yeah.
I like that one.
But pretty blue, I guess. Yeah.
That was pretty good though. I liked it.
Yeah, it's I still tell it. No, I'm just kidding. I know.
It was funny the other day. Kurt was getting in my car and he like took my air freshener. I had like an Axe case. He sprayed himself. He's like, "Wait, is this?" He's like, "Is this Axe?" And I'm like, "No, that's a THC one." He was like, "What?"
I was like, oh no, man, I don't want to. I get tested at work. I don't want that on.
Oh my God, no! Wait, so you can't smoke weed at all?
I can, but
Okay.
I have OCD, so I'm like, man, I don't want, because knowing my luck, I would do that, and I'd be like, man, I finally did it. Hey, Kurt, we're gonna randomly testing you. Badass. Now I'm tired.
He just can't confess to it on the podcast.
I just can't confess to it on the
You just
podcast.
Yeah,
did.
disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
That was a joke.
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Disclaimer the whole time.
We're lying. All of these are lies.
My fingers were crossed.
All right, Gabby, you fly all the way to Australia to see a
Okay.
lion, but you find out the last lion died and they're extinct.
Okay.
But they have a dog that does a backflip, but you have to pay $400 to see it. Do you
Okay.
pay to see the dog, or do you just go home?
I'm just gonna go home. I don't, sorry, I'm pretty broke. So is this on someone else's dime or?
No, you're paid for the trip to go
No,
see the
I don't
lion.
want to see the goddamn dog. Sorry. I will train my own dog to
There you
backflip,
go.
and then I'll make money off of it.
There you go. $400 a pop.
I'm gonna turn a missed opportunity into a business.
There you go.
What are you doing, Kurt?
I'm going back home. I'm not paying $400. Now, if the dog flip was free, yeah, but $400, I'm going back home.
Yeah.
You just paid like $2,000 though to go to Australia, and like I don't know, like how long it takes to fly to Australia. I'm not even gonna say a number because it's gonna be bad.
And why would you
14
say
hours,
not?
just
Why
14
would you
hours?
say she goes to see the kangaroo? That would have been cooler than a damn lion.
Well, you go to
It
Australia
was
to see the
very
lion.
somewhat out of place, but this might be a really special lion. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it was the last lion.
Ever?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh,
you're in a
I
war.
didn't know it was the
different-
last lion.
Different
That was
reality.
the last lion.
Okay.
The lion's extinct.
Okay.
There's
How
no
the
more
he-
lions.
How the hell they ended up in Australia, we'll never know. But hey,
But they do have a dog that does backflips.
I'm going back home.
We should get that dog on the podcast.
Good
Or the
interview.
last line on the podcast. That'd be fun.
The last line. Oh, we're too late for that one. All right. Would you rather you get to max out any like skill in real life, like
I thought you were
strength?
gonna say
endurance-
credit card.
Oh,
You get to max out any credit card in real life.
that's an option too.
That's what.
That's
what
a little
my
sexist,
mind
Zach.
is on. We're like, I'm not spending $400. You get to max out any credit card.
let's change the question. All right, you get to max out any credit card you want, no repercussions.
Wow.
But you get a pet elephant
Okay.
that just shows up at your house and you can't sell it. What do you do with the elephant?
Wait, I have to take it in, or what do I do with it?
You were just given an elephant, yeah. You
I
maxed
think-
out your credit cards. You lived it up, and now you get an elephant.
Elephant? I think that I don't think I'd properly take care of the elephant, so I think I would take it to a refuge.
No, you can't give it away.
I can't?
You're stuck with the elephant.
Oh, then I'd be forced to go into debt to build good habitat for this elephant.
Max out another credit card.
I guess
Get a
so.
second elephant.
Wow.
To pay for that one.
I'm
You
never
max out another
gonna-
card to pay for that elephant.
Oh my God.
It's just a terrible cycle.
You're just explaining capitalism right now. But I feel like this is a big metaphor. The elephant is
It's an educational podcast.
I would eat the damn elephant. That way it's done.
Oh my God.
Don't have to worry about taking care of it. Eat on that fruit for years.
Dude, you'd have elephant meat forever.
Yeah.
You'd have to get another fridge. So you'd have to max out another credit card,
Crap.
A freezer.
I'll
then
let
you'd
the
have a
damn
second
elephant live. You know what? The elephant will be my security. Anybody comes in my yard,
Wow.
I know that's not how they sound, but still.
Maybe this elephant will sound that way.
I don't know why it sounded like a cat.
A cat.
I don't know where I was going with that.
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing you've seen at the school? Like a fight, argument?
Oh, a classic, like a kid came into the school with his hood on and his eyes were like really red, and he passed by me and he's like, and then I was like, is he high? And he was high, and he came to school, and he was only in like 6th grade.
Good for him coming to school, though. Good for him.
Yeah, and he got caught and he got in trouble. That's not that crazy, but it's hilarious.
It's good. I mean, that's a good story. I think the funniest thing that I ever did was I was in 5th grade. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was in 5th grade, and I had a teacher that was a complete bitch to me. I couldn't stand her.
Oh, my God.
And I was having a bad day because there was stuff going on in my life, and I just wanted to be left alone. Well, I got out of class, and it was like a Friday, and I just was ready for my weekend. You know, I had my Super Nintendo ready. I was ready. And I'm trying to open my locker, and the lady comes up to me, the teacher, and she's yelling at me, going, you need to do this, you need to do that. And I'm trying to open that thing, and then it finally opened, and it popped her right in the leg.
Oh my God.
And she goes, Curt, and then she threw the locker back at me, and I dodged it, and it closed. And then she was just yelling at me, and I walked off, and I said, enjoy your limp, bitch. And I walked it.
Oh, damn. Limp bitch ski.
And I didn't get in trouble because my mom talked to her, and she told my mom that she did throw the locker back at me, and once that happened, I was in the clear.
Dang.
Good times.
Dang. Oh, I saw in the news too. This lady is suing mac and cheese because their mac and cheese doesn't take 3 minutes to make from start to like getting it in the microwave
Okay.
and doing it all.
Can you do that?
Apparently,
If it says on the box, it
'cause
takes
says
3
3
minutes?
minutes to make, like to microwave, but it
Does
doesn't
it say
take-
guaranteed?
I don't know. Ooh.
Well,
Should
they-
be a lawyer. I didn't even.
They
think of
gotta
that.
know that it takes time to open it up and then put it in there.
Yeah.
Then hit 3 minutes. It's kind of a guess because there's every food that I buy, it's like 2 minutes and it's ready. And I'm like, cool, cold, shit. Put it back in my microwave for 2 more minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like her attitude. She's like, how do I make money off of this
Yeah.
company?
There you go.
It's a corporation.
seen
I'm
the-
for that.
Have you seen the Pepsi Jet documentary on
I
Netflix?
did. I watched it.
There's this documentary on Netflix to catch you up real quicker, but this guy sued Pepsi because they had a commercial where you could like win free T-shirts, hats for drinking Pepsi, and at the end of the commercial, like free fighter jet for this many points. Well, the guy got that many points, and it was like, you owe me a $30 million fighter jet.
Yeah, they
now.
said it.
Yeah.
I was so bummed.
But
that
they
he didn't
screwed
get it.
up. They
Yeah.
really actually messed up, and that was their fault.
Yeah.
Yep,
And they
that
didn't want
was
to
their
take
fault.
responsibility for it.
I was rooting for him so hard in that thing. I'm
Me
like, come on,
too.
he's got to get this thing.
I was like, but what? He got a documentary made about him.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Got a good bag probably for that.
Yeah.
We're more of a Dr. Pepper podcast.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here's a good question for you, Gabby. You can either live your life normally,
Okay.
or you get 10% off everything you buy, but you have to inquire about if they have Dr. Pepper.
Wait, what? Hold on. Sorry. I have to just ask them if
Yeah,
they
and
gotta
you get
ask
10%
them.
have
off.
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah,
I
you
get
buy
10%
like a
off.
pair of shoes. You're like, do you have Dr. Pepper by chance?
Oh, yeah, I'll go with that.
I think we
For
all
sure.
would. Sure, it would be awkward
You
at
have
some
Dr.
place. Be at the
Pepper?
doctor's office. He's like, thank you for the physical. Do you have any Dr.
Yeah.
Pepper by chance?
Yeah.
It'd be weird, but 10% off.
I don't think it's that weird. I think people get thirsty everywhere. And
That's true.
Yeah.
You get a lot of free Dr. Peppers. That'd be another pro
Exactly.
perk.
Yeah,
You
you would.
might get it. Yeah.
Yeah. One other TV show I saw too. There's a new season of Old Enough on Netflix. Basically, it's this Japanese game TV show, and what they do is they take like a 5-year-old kid, and they're like, all right, go to the supermarket and get these groceries.
Oh.
And they just send him off on his way, and they just secretly videotape the kid.
Aw.
It's adorable.
That's cute.
Until the end when the kid gets kidnapped.
Yeah, I was gonna
No,
say.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
They gotta have people around the kids at all
kids
times.
always gets
They're
kidnapped.
like secretly filming this kid.
Yeah.
Watch this. There's no way that kid isn't getting kidnapped.
Yeah. Every episode.
We have it on film. We'll get him back.
As soon as they get kidnapped, Chris Hansen comes around. Hello, why don't you take a seat there?
Yeah, exactly. Weird mix of TV shows, but that's where TV's going. So,
Did you see too? I saw Chris Hansen, the To Catch a Predator ended because the last person on the show killed himself
oh my god,
when they showed up at his house. So that was how they ended the show.
Man.
They were like, "All right,
Jesus.
Well, that's when you end the show.
yeah,
Yeah.
went out with a bang."
Well, good for them.
That's a downer.
No,
I don't know where to go from there.
where do we go? Because I don't know.
Here, I got a good direction we can go. I saw this other TikTok. Do you know pigs can't see the sky?
No.
Where the position of their eyes are, pigs are not able to see the sky.
What about when they're flying?
Yeah.
They just look down. That's why they died. They just crashed. So there's this TikTok, this girl's just like crying. She's like, "Could somebody please like let a pig see the sky?" So all these people are picking up their pigs
Oh my god.
and showing up the sky, and the pigs are just terrified.
So if someone with a pig could like lift them so they can see the sky, just
Oh, they are. They're like, wait, we don't
Where
see
do they
them.
come up with this shit?
Pigs can't see the sky, man. It's sad.
Oh my god.
They're pigs. You make hot dogs from them. It's all good. They don't need to see the sky.
Wow.
Gotta see the sky at least before they go out.
Oh, that's
So
true.
you eat hot dogs?
Yeah.
I do, but not a lot.
It's all right.
All right. Who would win in a fight, Stuart Little or Remy from Ratatouille?
I think it'd be Remy.
I'd have to go with
Yeah.
Remy. Remy has like cooking equipment. He's taking them
Yeah.
out.
He's like a street rat.
He's
He's a street
Scrappy.
rat.
I'm taking Stuart Little though, like
'Cause he has a
Stuart
car?
Little, yeah, a car. He flies planes. I mean,
He's a car. Okay.
He's blue collar, but he's got some.
Yeah.
I'm going Ratatouille because he could poison his meal and be like truce, and then he eats it and
That's
he's
a
dead.
Great point.
All right, bonus one. Jerry from Tom and Jerry.
Jerry's
the mix.
winning. Jerry's beating them all because
Is he winning?
Jerry could beat a cat all the time. He could
He's
beat them
smart.
rats.
He's got anvils or something.
Got
right?
anvils, all made from Acme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know how they're making all these like Disney horror movies now, like Winnie the Pooh,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Pinocchio,
yeah.
and stuff.
I
think
loved
they should make a
Pinocchio.
Ratatouille one, and the rat's the killer, and he like goes in the head,
Yeah.
and then he controls the person, kills them,
Did you
and then he
see?
sneaks away, and they can never catch the killer because it's a rat in people's head.
Damn.
Did you see Everything Everywhere All at Once?
I did not see it, but I heard it was good.
It's really good, but
I haven't seen
You can
it, so
spoil it.
spoil it. Yeah, spoil
Spoiler.
it. We spoil stuff. on the
don't listen for 10 seconds. But there's a character called Ratatouille, and it's a raccoon that like controls a chef in this
Okay,
alternate
that's awesome.
universe. It was just like one of my favorite parts of the
I'm
movie.
sold by the name.
Ratatouille.
We love raccoons. We have a lot of questions with raccoons. We love raccoons.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Would you rather be stuck on an island with SpongeBob SquarePants or Peter Griffin?
Oh God, SpongeBob SquarePants. I
Same
do not
here.
wanna
I
hang
picked
out.
SpongeBob. Yeah,
never
I love
wanna meet
SpongeBob.
Peter Griffin.
I mean, I guess you could eat Peter Griffin if it really came down to
I
it.
suppose so.
But SpongeBob will go in the sea, and you could trick him into bringing his friends, and then you could eat them all.
True, but then I might get saved in like a Peter Griffin cutscene. Or no, he would get saved, but not me.
Yeah.
I got to go with SpongeBob
Your
because
life-
I would trust him. I don't trust Peter Griffith.
Yeah.
I don't really trust him. Yeah, I have to say.
What movie have you seen the most in your lifetime?
The most?
Yeah.
I think I've watched Inglourious Bastards.
That's a good
lot.
movie, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite movies.
That's
Has
a good
some
one.
of the best dialogue in any movie. That opening
Yeah.
scene is terrifying.
Excuse. Just
Yeah,
like that part. Excuse.
Yeah, for me, it's probably like a Christmas movie. I feel like maybe
yeah.
like Elf
Sure.
or like a Christmas story. I've just seen. I don't know.
Yeah.
So many times.
Or Gremlins.
Yeah.
That's a Christmas
Gremlins
movie.
is a good.
Gremlins is one of my favorites.
Is Die Hard a
Really?
Christmas movie?
I love that. I think technically, yeah, but there's debates about it.
Yeah, that's a Christmas movie.
Gremlins is a Christmas movie for sure because Gizmo was the Christmas gift.
Yeah.
So Die Hard's a
I
Christmas
love
movie too.
Gizmo. What do you think? Because I've like read articles of whether Gizmo was first. Well, Gizmo was first, but if Furbies was like a ripoff of Gremlins. Do you think-
Furbies
right?
was that was a ripoff of Gizmo by far.
Yeah.
By far, that was a ripoff.
Yeah, we don't support Furbies no more.
No.
No.
Anti
We're
Furbies.
boycotting Furbies.
Anti Furbies.
Yeah, and James Corden. We don't support him.
Yeah, we
either.
don't support
oh,
James
what?
Corden.
We're pro pretty much everything on the podcast, so we had to pick somebody.
Oh, okay.
Because we're just every episode. Yeah, we're pro that. We're pro everything, but
Except for
that.
Fun, funny story though. We were before Kanye West went through all of his stuff. We were like, we are pro Kanye West, and then he
Yeah.
said what he said, and we were like, we are no longer
Yeah.
pro Kanye West.
The
Gotta take it back.
episode like the day before, and I'm like, wow, this is terrible.
Like, wow, that turned on us quick.
We've made a mistake.
Everybody's
I've
looking at us
made a
like, what
huge
the
mistake.
hell? What are you guys doing? All right. Magic Genie appears. He offers you 1,000 wishes, but you only have 4 minutes to use them,
my
or
God.
3 wishes, but you can take your time. What are you picking?
Damn, that's a
4
good one.
minutes.
Yeah. Same question for you, Kurt.
I think this one's the hardest one. Quantity over quality, right?
Yeah.
But I kind of am a quality over quantity person.
That's the way it
myself.
should always be.
So I think if I'm just gonna be true to my heart, it's 3 wishes over time. But there's something about me that's like, let's Black Friday this thing. Like we're going in and
Yeah.
taking as much as we can.
Treat yourself.
But like, it just feels really chaotic, and you don't even know if you're gonna get something you're gonna want or use.
Yeah, I'd be wishing for stuff for everybody. I'd be like making all kinds of stuff. All right, new house, set for money. Fuck, what do I need to get for Kurt? Elephant.
He's like, I don't want a fucking
He's
elephant,
like, why'd you wish
dude.
for an elephant? I don't know. I was in the moment.
Damn it! I have an apartment. How is this gonna work? What the hell was that?
Oh my god,
Was that the chair?
is it haunted?
My chair doesn't break.
That chair pin
Oh
popped
my
out.
god.
I'm just gonna fall middle of the episode.
For me, it would be 3 wishes because, like she said, quality over quantity. Because
Yeah.
I put that same logic with Disney Star Wars. Like
Oh, okay.
I hate Disney Star Wars. The
Yeah, we
old
don't
ones were
support them either.
quality, but Disney Star Wars is like quantity, where they're like this show, this show, this show, this show, this show, this show,
Yeah,
this show.
your
I'd rather have,
original
I'd rather
Star
have
Wars.
the original 6.
Yeah.
Quality over quantity.
Yeah. I did like the Loki show. Do you have?
I
Disney
do
Plus or
not, but
whatever?
Marvel's just going way.
Oh yeah.
There's too many
It's like
going.
exactly what it's like, expanding and swallowing.
And they
the
have
whole
shows
world.
about everybody. It's like even with Star Wars, they're like, hey, remember this one guy you saw in the cantina for a second?
I know.
Whole show about him now.
That is true. They have too much money to throw around.
You ain't lying.
See, that's what happens when you too much money.
That's true.
What's your thoughts on Ghost? Have you ever had any spooky experiences?
Ghosts?
Yeah.
Oh, because I was immediately like, it's haunted.
Yeah, that's where I was going.
No, I haven't myself. I mean, I have sleep paralysis, but it hasn't
Oh
happened
man,
in a long time.
that is super scary.
Yeah, so I've been paralyzed in my sleep and had like visions or whatever. Like one time somebody broke into my house and in the dream or whatever was happening, and like it was really creepy, and there was like clicking of a camera sound, and then they like walked in and they had a gun and they were like, keep your doors locked, and I was like, okay, whoa. And then another one was just like this like figure floating over me. It looked like the Grim Reaper. And then just like just a couple of those things. But no, I've never like seen a ghost, but my mom grew up in a haunted house and she had things happen to her, and
I
she's
believe
like
it.
very with it. Like
I've
she's
seen ghosts. I believe in them.
You have? See, it's funny because I don't believe in God, but I believe in ghosts. It's so ridiculous. I don't know. It's the way I was raised. I'm Mexican, raised Catholic. I'm not Catholic anymore, but like, it's just like instilled in you.
La Llorona.
La Llorona. Like, and I watched this Pinocchio interview with Guillermo del Toro, and he's like, in Mexico, we have a word for like a witch, some type of
bruja.
witch. Yeah. But we don't technically believe in them, but we do. And I was like, that's exactly what it's like to like.
I know all about Mexican folklore, like the bruja,
Yeah.
La Llorona, La Chusas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Chupacabra?
Chupacabra, yeah.
Yeah, Chupacabra.
Funny Chupacabra story. You know that app?
So you've met the
you know that app Next Door? We can see
Yeah?
like the stuff going on in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
And there's just all kinds of silly posts you see online from like Karens and grandmas.
Absolutely.
Well, so I downloaded to see what was going on in my neighborhood. First post I see when I open it up is Chupacabra sighting.
What?
It's a photo of a coyote.
Oh my
This old
God.
lady, everyone's like, "That's a coyote, coyote, coyote."
Do you know what?
I was like, "This is why I downloaded
Do you
this."
know what Chupacabra means?
The goat eater,
Goat sucker.
goat sucker.
So you've seen a ghost. Sorry, this whole
Oh, yeah,
like
when
thing
I
is
worked
turning
at,
into ghost stories now. I'm like,
Back when I worked in Texas City, in Texas, I worked at a Cinemark 12.
okay.
And there was a construction worker that died while they were making that theater. And they all and it was an urban legend that I'd heard for years. And I was there. It was 1 a.m, and I was cleaning one of the theaters, and I bent over, and I felt like somebody grabbed my leg, and I went, whoa, that was weird. And I was like, I'm just tired. Then I looked at the back of the theater, and I saw a guy sitting there in a construction outfit, and I ran out of the theater.
What?
And my friend called me too, because I quit that job, went to work for Walgreens, which was a big mistake.
Yeah.
But
no.
my friend called me and goes, dude, I saw him. He saw this guy who was in a construction outfit, and he goes, sir, do you need any help? And the guy walked into the wall.
What?
No bullshit.
That's so
it
wild.
was creepy.
Oh my gosh. It's so wild. Yeah, my mom, like, she was in college at this point and living with her mom still and taking care of her. And she was walking out the door, and then this, like, something, like, pulled her shoulder back, and she was like, stop. And she looked back, and no one was there. But, like, all of her siblings had stuff happen in that house. That's when it's weird when, like, 6 different people
say the same
have
thing.
the same thing happen to them. It's like, well, that's really weird. It's like Ghost Hunters hasn't found anything, but, like, you know, people share experiences.
The ghost hunters, when you see them, they make me laugh, like, because they'll be like, okay, so we're gonna set. What was that? Did y'all hear that?
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, man. The sleep paralysis thing, I learned a tough lesson about that.
What?
Never wake anybody up that's in that. I mean,
Really?
you can wake them up, but don't wake them up like I did. Because
Okay.
I have a friend, we'll call him Falero, and we were working at the plants, and he had fallen asleep, and he told me, he goes, I get sleep paralysis. If you ever hear me move around, just wake me up.
Yeah.
And so he was moving around, and I was like, So I went to his side of the truck, and I opened it up, and I said, ah, like that, and he woke up. And I thought he would laugh, but he looked at me with red eyes, and he chased me.
Oh, my
I ran, and I was
God.
like, I was just playing. It's a prank, bro. It's a prank, bro.
No, you're like,
But I was like, okay. And he got a hold of me, and he was like, he calmed down. I was like, okay, dude, I will never wake you up like that again. It was a joke. Jesus.
I've never been woken up. I just always, like, sit through it.
I've had it before too, but luckily I sleep on my stomach.
Yeah.
So I had it, and I could hear stuff, but I couldn't see stuff. And I was like, thank God.
It's so creepy.
Have you ever slept walk?
No, I haven't. Have you?
One time actually.
Yeah.
It was when I was little, and I was like, I had this crazy dream that I woke up and, like, I went up, I left my room, and I went and slept in my parents have a guest room, and they have, like, this little wicker basket, like this big.
Yeah.
That big, and I had this crazy dream that I slept on it, and I woke up in the morning, and my pillow wasn't in my bed, and my blanket wasn't in my bed, and I was like, and my mom's like, where's your blanket and stuff? And I'm like, oh shit, I had the craziest dream that I slept on a wicker box.
And it wasn't a dream.
Yeah, I just
after all.
slept on that for some reason.
Have you ever had either one of you a premonition dream where you have a dream of something happening, and then it's gonna happen, but you're able to stop it? I've had that before.
Really?
It was basically where I lived back in Texas City. I had a dream where I woke up and I walked to the gas station, got me a soda, and I was like 15. And there was a guy playing basketball at the park. I was like, I'm gonna go play basketball. And we were playing basketball, and all of a sudden he turned into a creature and he jumped at me. And I woke up and I was like, wow, that was crazy. So that day I walked to the gas station just to get me a soda, and I looked and I saw that same kid playing at that basketball park, and I ran home.
Oh my god.
It was super weird, man. It freaked me the hell out.
Was he a werewolf?
I don't know what it was. It was daylight, so he was a day werewolf. It was creepy though. But
Whoa.
All right, Gabby, which ghost power would you rather have? The power to be able to float, pass through walls, or become invisible?
Pass through walls, I think, because then you could, like, just run away.
Just run away.
Yeah, I don't know why.
That'd be a cool party trick. I was thinking float, because that'd be a cool party trick, but being able to pass through walls, be like, I bet you $10 I can run through that wall.
Yeah, but if you were stuck in a house and you floated, then you can float
You
through
just
the
float
wall.
around. You just float.
I like to going through walls, because if you were doing a set that really sucked, you'd be like, thank you, good night, and you just run out the wall.
Yeah, I've definitely wanted to do that before.
I'd want to do the invisible thing, because that would just be fun to fuck with people.
Yeah.
Like, just go to a bar and just start knocking beers over and shit.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Have you ever had a joke bomb that you, like, thought was hilarious? And you're just like, oh, come on. That was great.
Well, I've absolutely had a joke bomb, but I don't know if I was like, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
You should have laughed at that. But yeah, I bombs a lot. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
That's a part of being a comedian. You're going to bomb.
Yeah.
All right, everybody in the world gets one vote to vote for one person to become immortal for the rest of their life. Who are you voting for, and who do you think wins?
Wait, to become immortal with?
No, they just become immortal. One
get
person
to
in the
pick
world.
One person in the
You
world.
get to cast your vote. Everybody in the vote. It's like president election, but worldwide for immortality.
Do we have to pick a famous person?
No, you can pick
Pick
whoever
anybody.
you want.
I just want to
I
pick.
want to know who you're voting for, and I want to know who's going to get the most votes.
I guess.
It's only one person's going to win.
I'm going to pick maybe a friend
Oh, that's sweet.
That's nice.
that I'd like to spend the rest of my life with.
Nice.
I guess. Someone that I don't hate or would get annoyed by.
No, it's just one person. They become immortal. Like, they live forever.
Yeah.
You're still going to die.
I'm still gonna die.
We're all still gonna die.
Wow,
They get
I
to live
just
for the
like
rest of
put
life.
myself. I'm automatically immortal, but I'm not.
No, you're
Oh,
sorry.
then
You're on
I'll-
our side. None of us are immortal. You
Okay.
can cast a vote for yourself to be immortal, only if you win.
Someone that I don't like that much. Then
Personally,
maybe.
I'll go first to give you a chance to think. I would say I'd probably vote for Danny DeVito, and he's
Oh.
probably going to win too. It's like
Okay.
a double. Like,
Yeah.
he's a national treasure. He's got to
Yeah.
have it.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know, if Bob Ross was alive, I think he could make a run. Bob Ross. Kim Jong-un, or no,
What?
who's the China
Dear
president?
Lord,
He's going to win. He's going to make
whoa.
everybody vote for him.
Damn,
He's going to make
dude,
everybody
this
vote
is-
for him. He's going to win. I'm not voting for him.
It was lighthearted and then it got dark quick.
Okay.
who's
Literally,
gonna
the
win.
only thing that like gets dictators is death.
Jeez.
And you're taking that away?
Damn.
You're taking that away?
No, he's going to
What
win.
do you want next, Hitler?
All of China's going to vote for him, and he's going to win.
Did you just say China? Isn't he
No.
North Korea?
Yeah.
Or North Korea.
God, you are a racist piece
You
of
have,
shit.
you have to cut this out.
Either
You
one.
have to cut this out because
Okay, for me, it would be two people. It would be if Betty White was still alive. She needs to be immortal.
Ooh, she could
needs,
win.
She needs to be immortal.
Okay.
And Hulk Hogan, because I love Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
I don't think you'd get the votes, but I like that one.
Betty White would win because everybody likes Betty White. Betty White is awesome.
But you got to think about this because if you love Betty White and she's awesome, you have to think about the suffering that she's going to have to endure when she loses everybody she loves.
Fuck, it got dark again.
We picked
Son of a
James
bitch.
Corden, actually.
That's why I
We
was
changed our
like-
mind.
Yeah, we're picking James Corden. He can live forever so he could suffer.
That's why I was like, my friends, so we can live together forever. But then it's like, if I, you know,
Yeah, so who are you
Not a
picking
part
then
of
now?
that.
And who do you think's going to win?
that's what I'm just not really sure. who
Welcome to the
pick.
depressing Barcast. Where we depress the shit out of all of our guests.
Yeah.
God dang.
I don't know. Maybe just a figure that would already like Dracula. He's already
Just let
Holy
him.
shit.
whatever.
All right, here you go. You win $500 million.
Okay.
And how are you sitting in your manager's office waiting to put in your 2 weeks' notice? Pick a
Oh,
number.
it's a visual
Yeah.
thing. Okay. I
Yeah.
like 6.
That's
It's
the one
very
I'm doing.
relaxed,
I'm doing
but it's
6.
Not too,
You're
like,
just sitting in the chair casually like that.
yeah.
And number 9's taking a shit.
I'm
to
6.
clarify.
I'm
I
6.
get no joy out of thinking about taking a public shit.
Yeah, I
so,
couldn't do that. I
yeah.
don't hate my boss that much. I'd probably go with, I don't know, maybe like 7 where he's sitting on top of the chair, you know? So
Yeah.
just because that's kind of fun.
I'm doing the 6 thing.
Yeah.
I'm just chilling back.
Yeah.
Just, hey, 2 weeks.
Stretching my back.
If I had that much money, fuck 2 weeks, I'm gone.
That's true.
Well, you just got to let him know.
Depends on if you want
I'm
to keep
out.
the relationship.
Oh, yeah. But if
Yeah.
you have $500 million, fuck the relationship, you're gone.
Yeah. Or you could, if you have that much, you could just be like,
I would give
pay
them
you
some.
back
I would give them
the
some.
2
Like, here's
weeks.
a couple million.
Here
Thank
you
you for
go.
letting me work here.
Yeah, I would say maybe just
Yeah.
500.
500. That works.
Just
Good for
500.
me.
You know, 400.
I was trying to backtrack.
Yeah.
I was
Actually,
backtracking.
250. Like, we're going to.
I was like $1 million for your
going down.
employer.
All right, let's go into our last segment of the podcast, which is our copycat segment of the week. It's where we take a segment from another podcast and we do it on ours because we're not original.
Not original at
Cool,
all.
great.
So today we're going to be doing Guys on Chicks. It's where girls call in for advice about their boyfriends.
Okay.
And so I got this one here I'm going to read for you guys. Hopefully I can read this and it
Okay.
doesn't go bad. It's called My Boyfriend Won't Stop Calling Me Tony Pizza.
So that's really funny. I don't see a problem
You
here.
could just stop right there. We're good.
I love that.
All right. I and my boyfriend currently live together and have been living together for 4 months. To explain why we are living together, at the mark of 4 months, we started out as roommates and then started dating. I have to say my boyfriend has never been good at pet names. Some early ones were Little Stubster and Sour Meat, and one of my nicknames for him in comparison is Little Bird. Anyway, 2 weeks ago, he starts calling me Tony Pizza. This doesn't even make sense, and he uses it even more often than my actual name. He is obsessed, and honestly, it bothers me that he can't even bother to find somewhat of a nice nickname for me. I have had a couple conversations with him about it, but he says he just can't think of anything better. What do I do? is this going to become a bigger problem? Should I even address it? I hate being Tony Pizza.
Okay.
I thought you meant he was ordering her Tony's Pizza all the time. I don't know why I thought that.
like,
Tony's
that's not-
Pizza. It's like your nickname.
I think the first misstep was dating your roommate.
Becoming roommates. That's super weird. I didn't mean to yell that.
No, it
Sorry.
was roommates to dating.
Yeah, roommates to dating.
first.
That's super
That's
weird.
always rough.
Yeah, because then when
It's
y'all
always
break
rough.
up, it's like, bitch, you still paying your rent.
Yeah, it's you're seeing them all the time, so you're like, maybe they're hot. You like accidentally catch a glimpse of them in their boxers or whatever.
I
You're
think she
like,
just sticks with it though. Like that's hilarious.
I
Tony
want,
Pizza.
I want if you like this person, like, is this a real person
This is
that
a real person
might
who wrote
listen
it
to
in.
the podcast?
Yeah.
Okay, I think
If they're a chunky girl,
you
then
like
it's an
this
insult.
person, like, I want it to work out, and
Yeah,
just
there you go.
be honest and say, I really don't like Tony Pizza, and if that doesn't work, then just don't do nicknames. You know?
That works. I always
Give him
thought
an
Nick.
equally bad nickname,
Yeah.
like I don't know, call him Curt Ice Cream. No, Curt Wings.
Jesus Christ, why did I get thrown into this? What did I do?
Poor guy. I'm trying to think.
I thought he was stopping at Kurt. Like, give him a bad nickname like Kurt. And then I was like,
Yeah, just call him
holy
Curt.
crap.
You're like, that's my name.
That's my name. Holy crap. I mean, not holy crap, but Kurt.
Take it, Church.
I don't know. Do you want to be with someone who can't come up with a better nickname?
I don't. It's just a nickname.
Oh, that's original.
It's just a nickname.
am I
I think you
kidding?
could survive.
Yeah.
Unless she's like a bigger girl and she doesn't like being called because Tony's Pizza, you look like a pizza or something.
I don't
like
know.
then it would be like that.
I don't know what I could understand just not wanting to be called that.
Because I had a friend who had a real skinny girlfriend and he called her Taco Flaco all the time.
Oh,
she
yeah,
did
and that's
not
skinny.
like that.
Oh, damn. Relationships, sadly, are all about compromise.
Yeah.
And, not so great ones, you compromise a lot. And the best ones, it's the least amount of compromise.
Yeah.
So how much is this person compromising in their relationship? Is this the one thing or is there more? I'm kind of interested.
Dang, you need to have a talk show.
Yeah.
You need a talk show.
We need to get Tony Pizza on the podcast.
Yeah. Tony Pizza.
She'd be like,
where
welcome
are
to my
you?"
show. Does your boyfriend call you Tony Pizza? Give me a call. We'll have you on.
Yeah, message me on Instagram because I literally not to plug myself. Okay, but if you're listening to this,
I'm gonna let you plug yourself
at
here.
Shishkabab, SHISHGABAB. Okay, tell me more about this because I just want to know. I'm a serial monogamous person, and it's I want to get out of that, but it's just I'm very good at kind of getting into something and being like, well, it's fine. I'm just fine with that.
Just glad you didn't say serial killer. I'm a serial killer, and
my
I'm like,
bag.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. If
Slide in
you
his
don't
chair.
see me, everything's fine. I'll be right back.
One other real quick one, the nicknames too. Funny story too. I had one of my coworkers. He and his girlfriend had a cat, and she hated it, but he used to always call his cat Dish Soap. He thought it was the funny nickname for the cat.
Yeah.
He's always Dish Soap because his neighbors in the apartment are going to be hearing him, and they're going to be like, Dish Soap down, Dish Soap come here, and they're like, what the hell is he doing with his dish soap all the time?
Yeah,
It's just to
soap,
wash
dish
dishes. What the hell is he doing?
got an animate dish soap
Yeah.
over there.
If I get another dog, I would love to name it Larry. I don't know if you've seen Impractical Jokers,
I have
the
yeah.
show, because when Joe's always yelling Larry, running around.
Yeah.
Larry, I would love that. My dog, Larry, get over here, Larry. Larry, put that down.
Larry, get off the table.
Yeah, just for that reason. I think it's hilarious when dogs have human names like that.
Yeah, I love it.
They got to be derpy, like small.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's been all for this podcast. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. We're going to be giving away a toaster here at 10K subscribers. And Gabby, tell me where to find you again. It'll be linked down below.
Yeah, my Instagram is at shishkabab, SHISHGABAB. It's almost like, yeah.
I'll put it on the screen, don't worry.
Yeah. And then my website is gabbygr.com, GABBYGR.com. And then I have a group called Firecracker Comedy. We run monthly shows. But
They're very funny.
Yeah, we post clips, and that's just at Firecracker Comedy on Instagram.
Badass.
Awesome. Subscribe.
Thank you for having me.